Well, good evening. I'm Lance, and welcome to Dozing Off. Dozing Off is a podcast where I'll read you to sleep. I narrate short stories and classic literature in this deep and relaxing tone to allow you to put your overactive mind at ease and doze off. We've got another journey to go on together tonight. This time, the hotel room between cities. If you're here tonight, I appreciate you so much for being a part of the Dozing Off community. And here we go. The hotel room between cities. The door closes behind me with a soft click. For a moment, I stand still in the quiet, letting the hush of the room surround me. It's late, and I am somewhere between where I was and where I'm going. This is the hotel room between cities. The carpet carries a faint scent of detergent and time. The curtains hang heavy and dark, shielding the glass from the world outside. A single lamp casts a golden pool across the nightstand, where a notepad and a pen rest untouched. The bedspread is tucked tightly, corners squared as if to remind me that here, everything begins again each day. Hotel rooms are curious things. They belong to no one, yet carry the invisible weight of countless lives that have passed through. Every drawer has held the belongings of strangers. Every mirror has reflected faces that disappeared by morning. And now it's mine. Briefly, quietly, for a single night. I set my bag down by the wall and sit on the edge of the bed. The hum of the air conditioner fills the silence. It's not the sound of home, but it is steady, like a companion that promises to stay until dawn. Drifting through the room, I wander slowly, noticing details as if each were a small story waiting to be told. The desk is bare, except for the hotel's letterhead. It's paper crisp and untouched. How many travelers, I wonder, have sat here to write a hurried note, a postcard, a letter to be folded and never mailed? The armchair by the window is angled slightly, as though someone once pulled it closer to the glass to watch the city lights blur by. I draw back the curtain just enough to peek outside. The view is not remarkable, just the glow of the highway, cars streaming like ribbons of light across the dark. But even this, in its ordinariness, feels sacred. Tonight, I'm here, not there. Tomorrow I'll be there, not here. For now, I am suspended, floating in the in-between. I return to the bed, pulling off my shoes, letting them rest neatly beside each other on the floor. I stretch out across the stiff mattress and stare at the ceiling. Hotel ceilings are always the same. White, smooth, a blank canvas. A place where the mind can project its wandering thoughts. The in-between hours. The clock by the bedside glows in soft red numbers. It feels both late and timeless, as though the hour itself doesn't matter here. The world outside continues to move. Cars rush down the road. Lights change from red to green. Conversations rise and fall. But within these walls, there's only stillness. There is something comforting about being in a place that is temporary. A place not meant to be lived in, but only passed through. The hotel room is not burdened by memory. It asks nothing of me. I do not have to clean it, decorate it, or claim it. All I must do is rest. Lying there, I think about all the lives in motion at this very moment. Travelers arriving, travelers leaving, suitcases rolling across tiled lobbies, keys handed over, doors closing softly. Each person moving from one city to another, carrying their own stories, their own reasons for being on the road. And here, I am just one among them, an unseen thread in the great tapestry of movement. Imagined guests. I let my mind wander, inventing stories of the guests who may have stayed in this very room before me. Perhaps a writer, hunched over the desk with papers spread wide, trying to finish a chapter before the morning train. Perhaps a couple, their laughter filling the quiet, their whispered conversations lingering long after the lights went out. Or maybe a traveler like me, arriving tired, resting briefly, then slipping away unnoticed at dawn. Each left something behind, not a belonging, but a trace, an energy that settles invisibly into the walls. I imagine them all layered here, moments stacked like pages in a book. And tonight, I'm another page added to the story of this room. The window again. I rise and walk back to the window, pulling the curtain aside a little farther. The city stretches faintly below. Neon signs buzz in the distance. The hum of traffic rises and falls like an ocean tide. There's a sense of being nowhere and everywhere at once. This hotel could stand in any city, yet it's rooted here, in this exact place. The glass is cool beneath my fingertips. Beyond it, people are awake, moving, carrying on with their lives. But up here, I am still, detached, a quiet observer of a world that continues without me. The rituals of rest. There is a peculiar ritual to hotel rooms. I turn on the small lamp by the bed. I place the key card on the nightstand. I pour a glass of water from the bottle provided, the plastic cap crackling softly as I twist it open. Each act feels both foreign and familiar, like rehearsing a routine I've performed in countless cities. The sheets are stiff, tucked tightly under the mattress. I pull them back and slip inside. The fabric is cool at first, then warms quickly to my body. There is no history in these sheets for me. No memories of restless nights or mornings overslept. Just a blank space, ready to hold sleep for whoever passes through. I turn off the light. The room falls into darkness, save for the faint glow of the alarm clock. The hum of the air conditioner becomes a lullaby, steady, mechanical, endless. Half dreams. As I close my eyes, half dreams begin to form. Images that are not fully memories, not fully imagination. I see train stations, dimly lit and filled with echoes. I see highways stretching on forever, their lines glowing in the night. I see faces I once knew, blurring as if seen through rain on glass. The hotel room becomes a vessel for these drifting thoughts. It's not here, not there. It is the space in which the mind wanders freely, without anchor. A letter never written. On the desk, the notepad still waits. I imagine writing something on it, not a note for housekeeping, but a letter. A letter I might never finish. Dear the next guest of this room, may you find peace here, even if only for one night. May the hum of the air conditioner soothe you. May the sheets cradle you gently. May you wake tomorrow feeling lighter than when you arrived. I smile at that thought, though I leave the page blank. Some things are better imagined than left behind. The space between. Hours seem to pass in a gentle blur. I don't know if I've truly slept, or if I've simply floated in a state between waking and dreaming. But perhaps that is a gift of a hotel room between cities. It does not ask me to define the moment. It allows me to linger in the space between. Morning will come. The sun will slip through the curtains. I will rise, gather my belongings, and walk out the door, leaving no trace behind except the indentation of my body in the sheets. Somebody else will come after me. The room will welcome them in the same quiet way. And so the cycle continues. But for now, I am here, listening to the hum, watching the shadows shift across the walls, feeling the gentle weight of rest settle over me. When morning finally arrives, it comes quietly. A faint line of light slips through the curtains, soft and golden, brushing against the walls. I stir slowly, stretching beneath the unfamiliar sheets. For a moment, I forget where I am. But then the hum of the air conditioner, the neatly folded chair by the window, the untouched notepad on the desk, all remind me. I am here, in a room that belongs to no one and everyone. I rise, gather my things, and with one last glance at the stillness around me, I step toward the day. The room does not hold me. It never meant to. It only carried me for a while in the space between cities. Thank you for being here tonight, and I hope you sleep well.